So we're gonna be doing Resident Evil 4 randomizer, but with some special settings that you won't see from anybody else. Nice, red 9. Okay, cool. So this is gonna randomize the starting inventory, the character that I play as in every single room, the merchant's inventory, and the price of the merchant's items in the inventory. So we got kind of a nice start. We started with the red 9. The red 9 is going to be really useful. It's a really, really strong handgun, and you want a handgun for the randomizer because the game will just not stop dropping handgun ammo, I swear. So as you can see, all the enemies are randomized, but I just killed that one in one bullet, even though it was a chainsaw lady, and she dropped a grenade. How did I know she was going to drop a grenade? Because she's normally a crow. So the way the enemy randomizer works is it replaces the enemies that are normally already on the map, and when it replaces them, they keep the same amount of health as the one that was previously there. So that was a chainsaw lady, but she actually was a crow, and that's how I knew that she was going to drop a grenade, and I needed that grenade. So basically this run is all about adaptation and preparing for every worst possible case scenario. Every single time I enter a new room, the game is going to randomize the character I'm playing as, and it's one of 5 characters: Leon, Ada, Hunk, Krauser, and Wesker. Right now I'm playing as Hunk. Every character has their own upsides and downsides. Hunk, for example, can't equip any gun besides the TMP and the grenades. So Hunk is kind of just the worst. But that's fine because other characters are like insanely strong. Like Krauser and Wesker have access to their QTs that normally are only available if you like punch an enemy and then they were able to do the QT afterwards, but they can do them whenever they want. And Krauser even has his big explosive arm. So this first section is the village part where we have to kill 14 enemies in order to progress, but I don't have a gun that can be shot by Hunk. I also don't have a knife as Hunk, so I can't go break the grenade thing open. So my strategy here is going to be to use the dynamite lady to friendly fire the other ladies. Kill them that way. Like that. To hopefully get the 14 kills and end this sequence. If not, if I didn't have dynamite ladies, what I would do is this section's on a timer. And so I would just wait out the timer. There we go, not bad. Could have been worse. I was able to grab the shotgun. All static item drops are not randomized. Just enemy spawns. I do actually want to go grab that grenade, so I'm gonna run back. The Ada has a faster run speed than Leon, and so does Krauser. So that's their upsides. Wesker doesn't have a knife, so that could be really detrimental in some scenarios. Neither does Hunk. Ada does though, thankfully. So the run is all about preparing for every possible scenario that can occur and being able to improvise and adapt to overcome them. But thankfully the static item drops are not randomized, so that should be pretty doable. Even if I get completely terrible RNG for everything else in the game in like a pretty fast amount of time. But that also means that we're going to be collecting stuff that you might not normally collect in a normal speedrun. Like, we're going to be collecting a lot of treasures. Because we're going to need that money, potentially, for whatever the merchant's selling. We're going to be picking up a lot of static item drops. Hunk is goated. Hunk is goated. Except for, you know, if you don't have a TMP, and then things get really awkward. Yeah, you can still neck break, you can still do all of the extra attacks that the other characters have. I keep forgetting that I rebound my QTE buttons, so I keep dying. So yeah, It's a random 1 through 5 number roll to go through each room. So you can get duplicates. Like, you know, I was playing as Ada, and then I went to the next room, and I came out the other side, and I was still playing as Ada. That's fine, that happens. That's normal. I can manually re-roll the room if I need to get a better character. But I'm gonna try to only do that if I absolutely have to, because I just cannot pass the section otherwise. But that is like really rare. Only instances I can see of that happening are like, I'm in a boss room as Hunk, and I don't have a TMP, something like that, you know? But that's really rare to happen, so. So the early game for the randomizer is going to be all about routing out potential gun selections and, you know, trying to collect as many resources, especially grenades, as possible, so that I will be prepared no matter what bosses I get. Most rooms I should be able to just like dodge enemies with just my hands.
What are you buying?
Okay, what's the merchant got? Red 9, Punisher, Striker, eggs. Okay, Striker's 69,000. Nice. Punisher's really cheap. Red 9's super expensive.
What are you
Striker's 69,000. What does the shotgun sell for? 18. Okay, so we're not quite ready for that yet, but we're gonna keep the Red 9 for like the whole playthrough probably because it's really good. And then the Striker is gonna be something that we're definitely gonna buy just for crowd control and stuff. For whatever reason, this mod with the character swap makes it so that Ditman doesn't work at the moment. It's a bug. Gotta get that worked out, but that's fine because there are plenty of other like really big and cool skips that you can do with some of the other characters. Stuff that you've never seen in another run. Like Krauser and Wesker can do really big out of bounds skips if they're in certain rooms. And I'm sure we'll be seeing some of those. Some of them are so big that it'll definitely be worth it to re-roll the room a couple times just to try to get Krauser or Wesker. And we'll definitely do that just to show it off. But I'll try not to do it too much because, you know, otherwise I'd just be re-rolling over and over again to get Krauser in every room because he is just better for every room. What's up, Mini Maro? How you doing, dude? And that's not what we want to do. We want it to be random. Want to have to improvise, adapt, overcome. Speaking of, the game gave me Krauser big dubs, especially because this is a room that has a skip in it. So I could show off a little bit of his special tech. So Krauser can do this, whatever he wants. And also, if you do it during an animation, like jumping over something, then it'll just put you out of bounds. And you can't get back in bounds until you either interact with something, like kick a door, pick up an item, like punch an enemy, or until you take damage. So what I did there is I like jumped over the ledge and then did the dash, and that put me into a wall and out of bounds. And from there I could walk through the wall past the enemies and to the next door where I could get back in bounds by kicking, skipping a little bit of that section. So basically anywhere where there's a drop down or like a jump up or a ladder, you can do stuff like that with Krauser. But since RE4 is a room-based game, it really limits how strong that can be because you can only skip at maximum one room at a time, right? Because like this room is one load zone and you can't go to any of the other load zones from here unless you use one of the doors. So, and not every room has a jump up or a drop down. Excuse me, Krauser robots. Ada runs really, really fast, so you can actually just run past the Krauser robots as Ada. Let's give you a little example of how strong Krauser is. It's kind of broken, but very fun. I keep getting these rooms where I want to like grab a treasure, but I get randomized into Hunk. Like there's a treasure on the ceiling here that I really want to grab, but I can't grab it because I'm Hunk, so I can't shoot anything unless I get a TMP. Alright, what you got new? Black bass. The run is saved, thank God. Yeah, Krauser also runs really fast by default. Kind of like Ada. We'll have a chance to go back and grab that treasure later, so that's fine. Ooh, excuse me, sir. The way that the randomizer randomizes the enemies as well is like they have to be done in chunks. So like this room is island villagers. And so every enemy in this room will be an island villager. You can't get like a bucket ganado and an island villager and a castle guy all in the same room. It has to load like pallets of enemies. So if you see one type of enemy, then the whole room will be filled with that type of enemy. This would be a very scary room if I wasn't Krauser. Oh my God. The two Super Salvadors and all the bugs. All good though. Can you become Ashley? The original mod, yes you could, but it crashed a whole ton. So in the bug fixing, we just decided to take out Ashley. Maybe in the future, put her back in. But at the moment, no, because she just crashes the game too much. But this version has been really, really stable. I have not had a single crash. It's wild. Like an autos just walked right into the tripwires and died. Okay, so there's something really cool and funny that we could do here if we have Krauser. So hopefully I just randomize into him. If not, I'll re-roll a couple times. If we don't get him like kind of fast, then I will just not do it. But like, definitely worth showing off, especially it only takes a little bit to re-roll. There we go, not bad. Not too many re-rolls. So upcoming, we got the Delago fight. And normally with the Delago fight, you ride this boat and he drags you around, you throw harpoons at him, and it takes like 12 to 14 harpoons. I can't remember, I think it's 12. We're not gonna do that. See, like you, Krauser's American, and he's gonna fish just like any American should, and that's with his bare hands. So I'm gonna press the sword button to break out of the animation. And then I'm going to jump in the water and punch the fish in the face. Doing so instantly kills the boss, removing any randomness from the fight, and making it about 30 to 40 seconds faster, and about 3 or 4 times as hilarious. Local man's so angry he catches fish with bare hands. Okay, actually, I literally have to reroll this room, otherwise I'd be soft locked. Okay. So this room requires you to shoot down 3 boxes, but if I'm playing as Hunk and I don't have a TMP, I can't shoot, so I had to reroll that. This room also has a skip that's potentially possible if you're Wesker or Krauser, but I'm not going to reroll too much for that. We already just re-rolled to get that skip, so call that a day on the re-rolls for a little bit. There's actually a skip that you could normally do in this room if you were playing on 30 FPS, but we live in 2023, so God forbid anyone actually does that. Shout out to Lewis, Sarah. Not the guy in game. The speedrunner. The guy in game sucks. The speedrunner is cool. Treasure up here that sells for 10 grand that I want. Excuse me. Oh! Bro. I did not see the bear trap. I had no idea it was there, actually. I did not see that bear trap was stealth mode. Holy crap, dude. I had zero idea. I had no clue. The randomizer got me, dude. It got me good. So the randomizer does not randomize the character when you die, thankfully. Just when you restart the room. And my whole career's got ended by that bear trap. That's the point of bear traps, yeah, but they're usually not very good at their job in this game. Usually you can see them from a mile away and they never grab anyone except for Ashley. Alright, so upcoming we got the first real boss fight. This is normally El Gigante, but it can be a lot of different things. It could be Krauser, Regenerator, Super Salvador, El Gigante, potentially even U3. So we'll see what it is. In the early game here, we're really hoping that we get something that is knifeable, just to save resources. So a Krauser or... that works. Yep, Krauser works great. Krauser or a Regenerator. That way we can kill him really easy without having to waste any of our resources. Especially because we got Cabin coming up. And Cabin is a super big resource hog. I still haven't rebound my keys, so I don't have a turn sideways button yet, unfortunately. Also, we're gonna be hoping that the merchant upcoming is gonna sell inventory case, attached case size increase, because that's like the most vital thing that he could sell, but they're definitely more rare than other items. We want that so we could carry like as many grenades as possible. I think we should be able to sell our shotgun that we have now and upgrade to the striker when we get to the next merchant, so that'll be good. That'll help with Cabin for sure. But until then, we gotta go rescue Ashley. What's up, Venomuse? What boss am I most excited for in the remake? Sadler, honestly. Sadler's cool. Every country has ninjas, we just only know about the Japanese ones. Does that mean that the Japanese ninjas are the worst ones? Because like the other ninjas are just that much better that we don't even know they exist? I mean, I guess you do, so they can't be that great, right? Like, you know they exist, so someone fucked up somewhere. Having a turn inventory button sideways is cursed. Let's get archers and bomb guys again? Indeed. And then I won't have to do anything. But at least we have a strategy for that. Yes, the Ashley health bug that was in previous versions has been fixed. So now, every time your character rerolls, it sets it to the amount of HP it had before it rerolled. So like, I start off with normal Leon health, and if I use yellow herbs, the health will increase like normal, and it'll continue to increase. Like when I switch characters, the health won't reset anymore, which is really cool. Including when I play as Ashley in that 3-4 section. It fixes itself and you're no longer limping. Let's go attach case. I had exactly enough money. All right, very good. Sell some treasures. How much is the striker again? 69,000. I have 40,000. Quick math. My shotgun's 18,000. That's 58,000. I'm still down 10k. But there is something I could sell for 10k in this room, actually. I couldn't grab it because I was hunk before. I should be able to upgrade to the striker here, which is what we like to call in the industry POG.
What are you buying? What are you selling? Ah, thank. Ah, what are you buying?
No, it did not cost 69,420. It cost 69,490. I am literally, I even got 45 bucks I could borrow.
What are you buying?
Oh, we're good actually. Okay, got the striker. Unfortunately, the Dipman glitch does not work on this version of the mod. Hopefully we can fix that in the future. Also, the Dipman glitch doesn't work with any of the other characters, just Leon. But still a very useful gun. So Ashley has some interesting overlapping properties that happens when you play as some of the other Mercs characters. Like Krauser and Wesker, or Krauser and Ada, I mean, run way faster than Leon. So you actually like just can't, Ashley just can't keep up. That a bear trap again. Ashley just can't keep up with them. So you will eventually outrun her and then she'll get stuck. So you have to like really baby her as those characters. Also Wesker and Krauser, they have those like on-command QTEs like I was showing before. And when you do those, you can actually friendly fire Ashley. So you have to be really careful because they have big, gigantic hitboxes that even hit behind them. Like if I did that with Ashley like right behind me, she would die instantly. Are there bears in Spain? Why do they have bear traps? Did they import those or what? The American government sell them that? What's up, Kevin? All right, cabin time. Let's see what kind of enemies we get here. Hopefully nothing too bad. We have Wesker, so like we'll be chilling either way. Because we can have access to that punch and just annihilate everything. While they're breaking their way in, I'm gonna go grab all the stuff from upstairs. So cabin has two different ending conditions. You either wait 5 minutes or you kill 40 enemies. Lewis's kills do count towards the kill count. So, but when you're playing as Wesker and Krauser, the cabin becomes really easy because you have these really overpowered attacks like that. So you almost never even end up going upstairs with these characters. You usually kill all 40 enemies before we even go upstairs. Making cabin really fast. The randomizer can give you some pretty wacky enemy arrangements here. Like I've had it give me archers before and none of the archers come inside, so you just have to wait out the whole cabin. But that's pretty rare. Yeah, shield guys can happen here too. That's pretty bad. Obviously, you can get chainsaw guys. I've seen Garradors. Not every enemy was a Garrador, but you know, there were Garradors. I'm not Leon, don't call me that. We gotta be close. Lewis went upstairs and everything. No, I wanted to punch that guy, but I got scammed. It's gotta be almost over, right? Surely. There we go. Not bad. Not a bad cabin. Collect some money, money, money. Not bad at all. The merchant loves to, in certain areas, not be a merchant, which is just great. Like in here. Don't lose your head, buddy. All good. Yeah, you can punch Lewis. If you hurt Lewis too much, he'll kill you. So you gotta be careful with the punches. Hunk. Okay. Not ideal. What boss do we have? Super Salvador. So like... this is what we're doing, I guess. I gotta use grenades. I can't shoot anything. I don't want to reroll this room. It feels cheap because I can beat it without doing that. So I guess I'll just use the 2 grenades. All good. I didn't use any grenades in cabin, so we're fine. Hopefully the next merchant will have the TMP, so Hunk isn't a useless fuck. Yeah, here's hoping.
Welcome. Got us a, what are you buying?
Nope. No dice. He's got the TMP stock.
What are you selling? Come back anytime.
That's useful, right? Yeah, TMP stock. He does have it? Really? Am I just blind? I missed it. Oh, okay. How much was it? Could I buy it? There's another merchant down here. It's fine. Oh yeah, also jacket Leon, Fog. You don't lose the jacket because, you know, randomizer. Oh, these guys are friendly. Okay, maybe not. Pointing isn't very friendly. I mean, wait, no! Oh God. Don't do it. No. You ever seen someone jump off a ski lift? This is that basically. There's snow at the bottom, right? They'll be fine, right? Oh no. Troll despair. Well, all good. There's just a lot of fog. You can't see the snow at the bottom. Alright, maybe I'll buy the TMP at the next merchant here. I swear it was just the stock though. I know, surprisingly you don't really play as Leon very much in this run. Which is nice.
Welcome. What are you buying?
TMP, it is 27 grand. Okay, that's kind of steep for a TMP. I'll be able to buy it after Mendez. So Mendez is a really interesting boss fight because you got 2 phases and both phases are random. So the first phase is going to be some boss, Krauser or Regenerator, Super Salvador, Gigante, something. And then the second phase will be another boss and the second half of Mendez. You only have to kill the second half of Mendez, but the other boss is really tanky and also exists. So yeah, so we got a Super Salvador, which is not great. Dude's tanky as hell. And I didn't get one of the more overpowered characters to play as, so I can't just instant kill him. Okay, first phase done. Verdugo. Okay. I would love to use this barrel to kill the Mendez. No! Dang it. That was it. I got greedy. If I didn't try to go for the grenades in the room, I would have been fine. I almost first tried it. Okay. I have a strategy. I wanted to grab the grenades. I was greedy. I have a strategy. It'll be the same boss every time. Mendez is weak to fire grenades. So we kind of want to save those for him, but the barrel does insane damage, so. Barrel's also good. Ouch. The problem is Verdugo doesn't really have any weaknesses. He's just a Giga Chad, so. Yeah. Interesting. All right, so the strategy here, I think, is gonna be to use the barrel on the other guy. I think we're gonna use the barrel on the Super Salvador, and then just use two fire grenades, or however many we need on Mendez. He didn't stun! Why didn't he stun? Unfortunate. Alright. Reworking the strategy part 3. I need to stand closer to the barrel or something. All good. This is the fun of randomizer. I do mean fun. I need to reload it, fortunately. Okay. We came out of that real fast. Oh! Bruh. This being Verdugo is actually ass. Alright, 4th time's the charm. Verdugo is so brutal. Alright. I have an idea. Strategery at place. Just re-roll? No, that's no fun. I could definitely do this with Leon. Without a doubt. Well, Verdugo has like an insane amount of HP, so it's very unlikely that he'll ever die. I'm out of ammo. That's cringe. So I don't think Verdugo can come up here. I have killed Mendez. Just telling me what commitment. That might work. Green herb over here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Later, nerd. Okay, we're good. Whew. Oh my goodness. Ah, we're fine. This is fine. Fun room. Yes, TMP time. Now Verdugo is trapped in that room forever. Correct, nerd.
Welcome. Got a selection of. What are you selling? What are you buying?
TMP hunk won't be useless now. Let's go.
Come back anytime.
Actually, I kind of want to upgrade
What are you buying?
the red 9.
Buying.
Yeah. We're going to be upgrading the red 9 for sure. We just need more money. I don't think there's going to be really anything else worth buying for the rest of the randomizer potentially. It seems unlikely. So this is probably what our loadout's going to look like for the rest of the game. We might be buying the Killer 7 at some point, like way later, but probably not, to be honest. So we can afford to dump a bunch of money into the red 9. Hunk can he use anything other than TMP? No, unfortunately not. But at least now he has something that is somewhat useful. Well, you can use grenades, but that's it. We did get a medium case upgrade, thankfully. Truck money. We will check though. The next merchant will have like 2 or 3 new things to sell. We'll at least check to see what he's got. Would it be worth it to do the backtrack for the butterfly in the castle? Nah, but we probably will grab the rocket there. Drug butterfly is just an extra like 3 minutes or whatever for a magnum. I mean, I could just buy one.
Welcome.
If I really wanted to.
Got some. What are you buying?
Incendiary grenade, Matilda. Let's see, like burger butterfly, riot gun. Matilda's really good, but no quick turn ability. It's so cheap though. That's the thing. It's only 6 grand. The red 9 is like 70 grand. I could sell the red 9 for a ton of money and grab the Matilda. I think I'm gonna do that actually.
What are you selling?
I know I just upgraded it, but like I get 42 grand out of that, and then the Matilda does more damage than the red 9. And like, the Matilda's main problem is that you can't quick turn with it.
Come back anytime.
And that it eats ammo, but the Matilda's only 7 grand, so I could just use all the ammo in the Matilda and then sell it and then rebuy it for 5 grand, you know? You get like 3 grand back from the sell. And yeah, like, so Matilda's just a good move. Is that per burst or per shot? I think it's per shot. So I'm trying to kill this guy up here so I can do a strat with the catapults, but he likes to fly inside the wall. There we go. The Ada hook shot into the broken butterfly room. You know, I haven't tested it, but I don't think so. That'd be really cool if she could, though. I don't think so. I think it's just a separate weight thing. I don't think that works in the main game like that. That'd be really cool, though. My God, Ashley just got annihilated. Don't get hit by a catapult, please. And she did. I specifically asked you to not have that happen. I don't know why she can't listen to simple orders. I don't get it. Much better. I do not get it. The archer guy got her good. I can need to stand in a different spot where she can't get blasted by an archer, I guess. Alright, run it back, run it back. All good. All good, Ashley. All good. She's dead. Yep. Bro. Bro. These archers are insane. I love Ashley. She's the best part of the game. Can't wait for the remake. I can't even tell who was shooting her. Is the catapult coming? I went the wrong way. I was so focused on Ashley not dying that I got lost. All good. One more catapult. Alright, we're chilling. Sir? Yeah, thank you. I was like, is he gonna throw that at me? Please just pick up Ashley. So when you shoot the catapult in this room, the cannon, I mean, all the enemies despawn, including the ones that pick up Ashley. So you just kind of want them to pick up Ashley and you just go on your merry way. But first, before we leave, I'm gonna grab this. Free 10K. Cool, cool. So Krauser's got some weird stuff going on where like his wait follow me button for Ashley is the same button as the arm pull. So one thing that really nerfs Krauser is that his arm pull is like way not as good when he has Ashley. And because it can friendly fire her, and in order to do it, he has to tell her to wait. And then subsequently follow, so it becomes a little bit jank. It's a nice little balancing thing though, honestly. Similar thing for Wesker, but he doesn't, it's not bound to the same button, at least. Like that Wesker punch will friendly fire Ashley if she's too close. How'd you fix the Ashley health issue? Not exactly sure the technical details, but I think with code. Oh my god, hello. But yeah, the health now works correctly for the whole game. Well, yeah, so you can't kill Ashley with it if you're doing it during a QTE, but if you're doing it outside of a QTE, then it can kill Ashley. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Money, money, money. That guy was the Gyarados here. Ah, spooky wall. But now he's not. This room has a weird idiosyncrasy though. There's gonna be a Gyarados here, like 100%. I'm pretty sure this is like always. Yes. Sometimes there's two. No, Krauser cannot clip through Chimera wall. There's just no way to do it. It's not that it soft locks, it's that there's no jump overs in this room. Oh. You can, however, skip lots of... There's like a couple seconds where you can skip pretty big late game sections. Hunk. Aha, I've prepared for this. We're gonna do a little trick here. This is not to reroll the room. I promise, to reroll the character, but it does have that consequence. If you kill enemies in Waterhall and then leave and re-enter, it actually keeps them dead forever. They won't respawn. Super, super useful. So that you don't have to kill like a bajillion Evermeans every time if in case you die. Ashley, come on. And with the randomizer, normally like in the normal room, if you kill too many enemies, then they will spawn a second wave. But all of the enemies in the room spawn at the very beginning in the randomizer, so that cutscene is just a cutscene, but it doesn't actually spawn in more enemies in rando. So we don't really have to worry about that. Holy crap. There is a Gyarados though. That's not good. Get wrecked, Gyarados. Oh! Oh! This is fine. No. I thought I was about to get stabbed in the face. This is fine. Water Hall is definitely still the scariest room in the game. Oh no. Ashley, run! Not the Gyarados! Oh my god! Okay, we're fine. This is fine. Restarting the checkpoint despawns all the enemies, so we're good. Woo! That was scary. The Recton. So, after you beat that first half of the room, you can restart checkpoint, that despawns all the enemies, and then the second half of the room starts. Which is great because, oh, shield guy. So shield guys are amazing and really good at their job. The whole point of the game is to capture Ashley and then infect her with Las Plagas and send her back to the United States so that she can infect the president. But the shield guys seem to have missed the memo and they just try to kill Ashley. That seems to, you know, entirely ruin Sadler's plan, but the shield guys will just walk up to Ashley and just beat the ever-loving shit out of her. So it's great that, you know, I'm defending her from shield guys because if I'm late, they won't grab her, they'll just beat her to death. So, yeah, that's the problem with the Matilda. I'm out of ammo now. But, like, you know, it's handgun ammo. Surely we'll get more, right? Which mod is this? There's a couple mods. There's the RE4 randomizer, and then there's also the trainer with a new update that's not public yet. The trainer is doing the character randomization, and then the randomizer is doing everything else. Did I grab this? We're gonna collect a couple things before we leave Water Hall. Yeah, I did. Okay. Because we need to restock up. Water Hall is one of those spots where you're gonna dump all your inventory, basically. What's up, Kilras? Howdy, howdy. Definitely want the handgun ammo. Some grenades. I dumped a bunch of hand grenades. We're gonna want more for later. Already grabbed these ones? Okay. So I guess we're done. That's fine. New merchant sales incoming. Hopefully good stuff. Let's go to our inventory a little bit here. Okay. 3 fire grenades, 4 flashes, 1 frag. Bunch of shotgun ammo still. Bunch of TMP. Pretty much out of pistol. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell the Matilda and then rebuy it because it's really cheap. And that'll give us like 25 extra handgun bullets for free.
Welcome. Got some red. What are you selling? Is that all?
Sold it for 1,600 and we buy it for 7 grand. 36 bullets even. Actually more than I thought.
What are you buying?
That's nice. Upgrade the TMP to 1 damage. That's good.
What are you selling? Is that all? Come back, Eddie.
Because we're going to be keeping the TMP the whole time, just in case we get into a room with Hunk. We're finally going to get rid of Ashley. Gonna make a save. And I am gonna go to the bathroom because I really have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Give me a couple minutes. I'm back. Alright. Novi's time. I am gonna reroll here. Because I want to show off when a Krauser skips. So we saw me get out of the boat before, but you can also do it on ladders. And on basically anything else. But Krauser has a unique property that other characters don't have when they go out of bounds. Normally when other characters go out of bounds, they don't like go back in. Well, like, okay, they don't stay out of bounds. When Krauser goes out of bounds, he like kind of maintains this no clip property where you can just walk through walls. But let's say Leon jumps out of bounds, right? If Leon gets out of bounds, it's the moment he gets near anything like in bounds, he'll snap right in bounds. Which is really useful if you're trying to get back in bounds. But for some sections, you actually don't want to get back in bounds until like you walk through a lot of collision. And so Krauser's especially good at those. So the only way that Krauser can get back in bounds is by doing stuff like, thank you. I was actually gonna break that vase. Like kicking a door, climbing a ladder, taking damage. So we're actually gonna, for some sections, if we do the Krauser skip, we'll be going out of bounds with Krauser and then actually hurting ourselves with a grenade to go back in bounds. It's really cool, actually. What's up, Bromik? So we need to kill this red zealot, which has a key on her neck. But she runs away. So we need to stop her before she runs away. One really good way of doing that is to throw the sickest grenade of all time. Gonna bring her back. Unfortunately, she's a chainsaw girl in this room. So I can't do the normal strat, which would be to have her grab me and then kick her head off. I'm about to waste quite a bit of ammo here. Because she won't grab me. She'll just cut my head off. All good though. What's up, ZDep? Been doing great. This is a randomizer run. This is randomizer with merchant randomizer, enemy randomizer, and character randomizer. So every time I walk into a new room, I will be getting a new random character that I'm playing as. Oh! And boom goes the dynamite. And boom goes the dynamite. Can you stop? How does one play the character randomizer? Well, it's not public yet. I actually commissioned Razor, the dude who made the trainer, to make the character randomizer, and he only just got it done like this morning. But it'll be made public soon. Yeah. This is still great pace, though. We're doing really good. The character randomizer is really cool because it makes the regular randomizer more safe, but also more fun. So one of the things that Wesker can't use is the TMP. Actually, he's like I think he's the only character that can't use the TMP for whatever reason. Want to reroll to see if Ada's hookshot works? It's too late now. I don't think it does, though. That's like a separate ways specific icon thing, right? So I doubt it would work. Could try it some other time, though. Also, you want to know, so like Hunk before was crashing all the time. Really funny reason for why, actually. So Hunk, whenever you get a radio call, would crash the game. And like, this was a known issue, but the mod author like fixed it, right? Like it didn't happen for them anymore. And the way they did it is they just automatically skipped all cutscenes and radio calls, like the frame they start before the game could crash. But he did so by pressing escape, which is the default skip cutscene button. But like, as a speedrunner, I have skip cutscene bound to R. So when the game would try to skip cutscenes with escape, it wouldn't do anything because skip cutscene was bound to R, and so my game would crash because the cutscene would play. And so the only reason it didn't work for me was because I had it bound to a different button. So as soon as I rebound it to escape, it works fine. Which is really funny. That's why Hunk wasn't working, actually. Which characters run faster? Ada runs faster, and Krauser runs faster. That is certainly one way to get out of that room. That was one of the rooms of all time. I love this game. It's a good game. There are many like it, but this one is mine. I should have saw that coming, actually. I know that that happens. So this room does not randomize because bugs, and I think the next room doesn't either. But after that, it should be fixed. So it should be Bing Shaling. Great, shield guys. My favorite thing when defending Ashley. Shield guys. Thankfully the Matilda fucks. Ashley swap health. That was a bug before, but not a bug anymore. That has been fixed.
The door's locked. I can't open it.
So Ashley has a really hard time with the randomizer, with the character randomizer. Like, we were randomizing into playing as Ashley sometimes before, but can't do that anymore because if you do that, Ashley, her health is like hard coded to be like different values, like less than the other characters. So she like messes up all the other characters' HP values when you play as her.
I got the key. I can get out.
So there was a bug before where like you'd be stuck limping when you switch to Ashley. Let's see. Now it's fixed. Okay, ouch. That hurts, dude. Excuse me, sir. Or can you play the trainer? Well, it's on Nexus, but it's not updated to this version yet. It's not public yet. It will be at some point, and then also Razor's Patreon page will have it. What's up, Treshko? Yeah, I'm gonna sell the Matilda and just rebuy it because it's really cheap. That's the move, I think. You get the 36 ammo back. Do Wesker and Hunk have the same run speed as Leon? Yes, they do. They're basically the same. They just have like different animations and stuff. Slightly different models. Well, that's cool. I didn't know that. Ada runs so fast that even if you get bad RNG on the attacks there, you'll be fine. Sick. Yeah, Wesker doesn't have a knife, and neither does Hunk. Yeah, at this point, we have like a pretty solid set of guns that we'll be fine with for the rest of the run. There is a bonus rocket that was in the previous room that I am going to go back and grab after I'm done playing the Ashley section. We're gonna want that because it's just gonna make the game a lot easier. If we get Verdugo, we won't have to wait for 3 minutes and we'll be able to kill him. If not, then we'll just save it for Salazar and that'll be a lot easier. But hopefully we'll get like another inventory upgrade, attach case upgrade. Before that, there's a merchant that'll respawn here. He was normally a tripwire in the last room, but when we go back, he'll be a merchant. Should be a merchant right now, I think. Yeah, there he is.
Got some red. What are you buying?
Treasure map, let's go, dude. Okay, yeah.
What are you
Nothing.
selling?
Sell the Matilda.
Is that all? What are you buying?
You buy it. Need to make room for the rocket launcher.
Thank you. What are you selling?
Let's sell some stuff. Rifle ammo, don't need.
Thank you. Is that
Organize the inventory a little bit here. Put all the ammo on the bottom because yes. We're buying a couple heals. Open for Krauser so we can see Verdugo skip. That's also an option, yeah. Verdugo skip is pretty cool. Okay, I actually have to make the space because I don't have a spin button right now. What do I want to discard? A flash, I think. Does that not fit? 2 flashes, I guess. There we go. Yeah, okay. And I'm out of space, so it's gonna have to be good. This thing is full to the brim. It's okay. It'll be resolved soon. Our inventory space problem when we use the rocket launcher. Also, the next couple rooms, you're gonna be using a lot of grenades. There's the scariest room in the entire randomizer coming up. This is the Knight's Grail room. Usually it's got like a bunch of armaduros, the big knights that have the plagas in their heads. But... oh, unfortunate, it crashed. It's okay. We made a save. We're fine. That's the first time I've actually seen it crashed. But yeah, normally it's the armaduros, the big knight guys. But... it ends up being like 3 or 4 times as many enemies in the randomizer, like every single time. Not exactly sure why. This is why I save it all the time. It's totally fine. I will have to organize the inventory again though. But this time I know exactly what I'm doing, so it's not a big deal. All good. Hey, Nubis.
Got some red. What are you selling?
And I can make a save after I reorganize the inventory, just in case.
Is that a
Sell the Matilda, rebuy it
buying?
for that extra ammo, like we just did. Go grab the rocket launcher. Can you not rebind keys mid-run? I mean, in order to rebind keys in this game, you have to like... That's not enough? Oh, that was enough. It's not, okay. I'm gonna get rid of that. I can't spin it because I don't have the keys. It's annoying. So I gotta discard this too. Whatever, not a big deal. I can grab another one right here. Please let me around the corner. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, in order to rebind keys in this game, you have to like open up the INI file and find it in like a giant vast abyss of like a bajillion nonsense keywords and stuff. It's awful. So no, you can not rebind mid, and also it doesn't update mid game, so you have to start the game. We'll make a save after we did this. The increments, just in case. I keep the Matilda because I started with it, or because only the characters can use it? No, I keep the Matilda because it's really good. I started with the Red 9. I sold it. The Matilda is just like really cheap. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. That's why I made the extra save. Because the game crashed again. But I think this is a conflict with Hunk on this room, so I can just re-roll. And then we'll be fine. That's fine. It's kind of new, so there's going to be a couple bugs, but we're chilling. Just have to re-roll the character before I enter the door, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, now we're playing as Leon, so we're chilling. This should work, I think. Yeah, there we go. All good. Okay, I'll put that on the bug list. Can't enter that room as Hunk, otherwise the game crashes. Good to know. Not a big deal. Got plenty of time. Even if things go like dramatically wrong, I don't see myself like ever going under like 250 or over 250. I mean. I've been meaning to do a professional playthrough of the story mode, but I'm scared. Any advice? Don't be afraid of playing a video game. It will in fact not hurt you in real life to fail inside of a video game. I promise. You'll be fine. Just do it. Have fun. I believe in you. How random is the randomizer? Pretty random. Randomizes the merchant's inventory and the prices of the items in the merchant's inventory, all of the enemy spawns, as well as you get a new random character every time you enter a room. Is this the HD Project version of the game? Nope. This is just normal. Treasure map, no way you should buy that. Yeah, I should. That'd be pog. Game really like an 8 right now. I won't complain, the extra run speed's nice. The game is like so XD random. Oh my god. Oh my god. Excuse me. It feels weird playing as Leon. Like it's just a pure like 1 through 5 random chance for who you play as, but I feel like you almost never get Leon. It's weird. Ashley? Hover boots? This is not Ocarina of Time. Thank you. Salad. But if they get completely randomized into normal gameplay, would that be more or less random? Well, the statistical probability that that would actually happen is so low that I would probably consider it just the mod not working. Oh, that would be funny. Which character do you think is the best? It's not about what I think is the best. Krauser is definitely objectively the best character for every room.
Frozen reached big leaps for 31 months.
Yeah, Frozen.
A month has passed already. Randomized these months. GG.
Yeah, Frozen, thanks to the 31. That's a long ass time. Appreciate you. You got anything new, sir? No? You want to take this Matilda off my hands again? So this next room is the scariest room in the entire randomizer. No matter what seed you get, this room is the scariest.
What are you buying? Not enough cash, stranger.
I promise you.
What are you buying? Is that all?
Upgrade the capacity on the TMP so that I get a little bit of a increase in the amount of ammo I have. It also refills the ammo. Yeah, this room is scary. If I had to guess, lots of dogs and Mendez's. Chainsaw guys. And of course I'm playing as Hunk. But this actually works great. This is perfect. This is great. I'm really glad I'm playing as Hunk, actually. This is gonna be really fun. Okay, well they don't stun in one TMP hit. All good. All good. Oh yeah, did I mention the enemies can walk through walls in this room? I should have. Oh yeah, and the chainsaw guys go after Ashley. All right, I have an idea. I gotta optimize this a little bit. I gotta use one extra flash. That'll flash everybody. They all stumbled backwards through the walls. This is really unfortunate. I was hoping to go on a neck snapping spree.
Thank you.
I don't know where the chainsaw guys are, but they're inside the walls. Okay, I killed the knights. I'm gonna... Well, no, I don't want to reroll the character, though. Come after me, you guys. Come after me! Okay, or not. I don't want to reroll the room. Because I do want to be playing as Hunk for this. Yeah, Frozen, thank you for the gift and the sub to Gordon Freeman. Appreciate that.
You are too.
He's going through the wall after Ashley, isn't he? Oh, they die really easy. Oh, hi. Hello. Ouch. Okay, now we ball. Yes! Hunk gameplay. Kill-tacular Kilimanjaro. And this is how we do it. There we go. Yeah, I'm leaving the room and rejoining. I know it's gonna reroll my character, but like, I want to make sure those guys stay dead. I think that the knights will actually still exist. Also, Krauser's a good fit. No? Okay, we're good. Krauser's a little bit strong. Just a little bit. Okay. Bro, no clip plus chainsaw plus silent is not really that fair. Just saying. I'm not one to complain, but I'm just saying, like, you can't have an instant kill weapon be able to go through walls and not make any sound. Like, I feel slighted. Oh, I was going after Ashley. Alright, this is fine. Like I said, most cursed room in the randomizer. Actually awful. But we did it. We're good. Bing shilling. We made it through. Chickens! Any box subs in chat? Krauser. No, Wesker. Okay. That's fine. You can skip this room with Krauser, but that's fine. We don't need to. It's not going to be Novies, thank God. So it's fine. Oh yeah, you can't equip the TMP. That's right. Actually, Wesker should be able to skip this room. Think about it. If there's random enemies where I can punch, but that's okay. Ooh, nice. Okay, this is really good actually. So, randomly getting Krauser on this room saves like 2 minutes because you can do. Okay, well I have auto skip cutscene on, so this is gonna be hard to time, but I should be able to. Okay, 1 second. I gotta turn auto skip cutscene off for a second. While the cutscene's playing, dash, and boom, out of bounds. We turn auto skip back on. And this huge clock tower that you're normally supposed to do. Yeah, I don't want to do it, so we're gonna not do that. So you actually break out of the animation for the radio call. And then can just like, you're out of bounds and you can just walk to the end of the clock tower section and you're donezo. Hey, Oton. How you doing, buddy? That enemy is normally a Gyarados. He has like a bajillion HP. I really would like... I know that you guys aren't in charge of this, but like, I would really enjoy a bigger inventory. Just saying. If someone could like pass that on to the merchant, you can maybe like get that in stock. Crowder's so OP, what the fuck? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But it's dope though. Alright, Mr. Merchant, if that even it really is your name. Please, sell me a bigger inventory. Thank you. See, just have to ask nicely. That's really all there is to it, honestly. What else you got? Is that the only new thing? I mean, riot gun. We take this.
Come back anytime.
Just to ask nicely. So, we have an interesting situation that's occurring right now. This is the Verdugo fight. If we get Krauser, we can just skip the whole thing. We don't even have to do the fight. Because Krauser. If we get anyone else, we have to do the fight. But the boss fight's also random. And if the boss fight is anything besides vanilla Verdugo, then I won't be able to kill it. Because Verdugo has like an insane amount of health. So I got Ada. And Ada can't shoot the rocket launcher. So I definitely can't kill Verdugo. Even if it is Verdugo. So it looks like we're waiting it out. We could use Krauser. I was not paying attention. All good. We could like use Krauser to skip the fight. It's a Super Salvador. All right. But you know, I don't feel like re-rolling it. This is something that I would if I was doing this at GDQ, I would consider re-rolling until either I was Ada or either I was Leon and I could rocket launcher him, or Krauser and I could skip it, because now we gotta wait for like, so like I could shoot the rocket launcher at this guy, right? He'd be like, waifu, just rocket launcher this guy. The problem is he has like 20,000 HP and the rocket does like 1/3 of that. Verdugo only dies to the rocket because you freeze him and that does 3 times damage. But you can't freeze any of the other bosses besides Verdugo, so we just have to wait for the elevator to show up now, which is like a 2-minute time loss. So I don't know. If I was actually doing this as a GDQ, maybe I do re-roll till I get Krauser. Just so I could like not have to wait for 2 minutes. Because it is literally just like running around in a circle like this for 2 minutes, if it's not Verdugo. And if I don't have Leon, I can't shoot the rocket, so. This is, I mean, it would be a great time for donations though, if I was like, you know, at a GDQ. I guess I would change my approach to it depending on what kind of run we were having so far. Like if the run was really bad and like I was like really far behind, or like I wasn't confident that I'd be able to like reach the estimate comfortably, then I would just re-roll the Krauser and then skip it. But I think it would be fine no matter what. Probably just play it as it lies. I actually can't see those, Oten, with the way I have my stuff set up. How you doing, by the way, dude? It's been a little bit since I've seen you. Yeah, KekW is an emote. If you don't have like a FFZ or Better Twitch TV or 7 TV, then you won't be able to see it. Daughters running in circles. To be an excellent time for donations. I can't run too fast, otherwise he'll turn around and then run at me from the other direction. The section is on a timer. It's like 3 minutes long. The elevator will eventually show up. I can't leave too early though because there's no other spots to kite the Super Salvador. So I'm just gonna play it super safe and wait until I actually see the elevator cutscene. That I know it's gonna be open. Because I don't want to get to the end by the elevator and then have nowhere to go and it didn't show up yet. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. Not bad, not bad. English, please, lightning. All right, cool. We made it to an interesting intersection of the run. The next couple rooms are pretty difficult, but we'll see what we get. There's the new merchants, so we have to see if he has anything new to sell. I don't think he will. I don't think we get another new merchant sell until... Yeah, we don't. We don't get another new merchant sell until the island. Okay, we're playing as Ada for the boulder room, which means that we got to do the OG boulder skip. So this room, normally what you're supposed to do is go grab a piece of dynamite and then flip a lever, and then you go back and you blow up that big rock over there with the dynamite. But that's slow, and you can actually just get out of bounds in this room and then skip the whole thing, which is what we're gonna do. If you're playing as Krauser or Wesker, you can do it super, super easily. Leon and Ada have a slightly different way of doing it. I don't have as much practice with it with Ada as I probably should, but that's fine. You can also just do it normally, but again, that's slow. So I'm gonna not do that if possible. For Krauser, you actually have to do the glitch because the room is just broken and it won't work if playing as Krauser. It looks like I need to be further to the left with Ada because her camera is a little bit different. Okay, I'm just gonna do it normally because maybe it doesn't work with Ada. So Krauser has this problem where his jump animation is different, and so he lands in a different spot. It likes to not go in the right spot. It looks like Ada might actually have that same problem. That's fine though. We'll just have to do it normally. The reason why Krauser's room doesn't work is because when you do this room as Krauser, instead of it telling you how to use the dynamite on the text on the wall, it just says like press Z to use Krauser's arm. Which, while useful information, is not exactly what the text is supposed to say. And so you just end up being soft locked in the room instead of being able to turn that back on like I just did. Yeah, I don't know if you can do it as Ada actually. That's interesting. Oh, gotta press this button again. I haven't done this normally in a while. This is fine. Ooh, gotta be quicker than that. Look at all these dudes dabbing. Dab on the haters. Ouch. I don't think that's how physics works, though, Ada. You flew backwards when the dynamite was on the other direction. Alright, double Gigante room. There's two giants that we're supposed to fight here, which I could skip if the Ditman glitch worked, but it doesn't work with this mod right now, so that's fine. It's like it's gonna be a Gigante and a JJ. That's cool. We can also skip this if we were Krauser, but we're not, so all good. What I'm gonna do here is flash JJ. And we could dunk Gigante, but we can't dunk JJ. Actually, I think you can dunk both of them, but JJ is gonna shoot us, so we're gonna dunk Gigante in the room here after we kill JJ. Come here, buddy. Splish splash, we're taking a bath. All good. So actually, you can dunk JJ or Verdugo or like whatever the second enemy is. You just can't dunk two Gigantes. But with JJ, it's like really risky because he can insta kill you for the most part with the Gatling guns. It's not really worth it. Rather just kill him. He doesn't have that much health. Takes extra damage from headshots. Krauser in the Novi's room. Cool. Extra run speed's nice. It's not going to be Novi's. I'm pretty sure Novi's just don't exist in the randomizer because they just cause the game to crash in so many different places. It's crazy. Which is fine by me because I hate Novi's, so. See, I'm even allergic to them. What's up, Death Danny? You just put in your 2070 Super. I look beautiful. Pog. Heck yes. Hope you enjoy it. Looks like the stun rod guys kill all the Novies. JJ's, okay. Not anymore. Later, JJ. Dude, my inventory is a mess. It's because I have that rocket launcher. It's just filling everything up. But I'll hopefully use it on Salazar soon here, so. If we get really lucky, then in the next room, we'll also be Krauser and we'll be able to do a huge skip. If not, we'll have to go to the minecart section, which is totally fine. It's really not that much slower. It's like, the skip takes like 2.5 minutes, but I'm not gonna re-roll to get it. But if we do just so happen to land on Krauser, I will be doing it. We'll see though. 20% chance. We are Krauser. Okay, we're doing the skip. Cool. Let's go. You get to see something that not many people have seen before. So you can do the command punch whenever you want, right? It gives you these out of bounds properties. And this works on ladders as well. So this ladder right here, we're gonna climb and then immediately punch. And so now I have no clip essentially. And this elevator is locked behind a key item that you would normally only be able to get after you do the minecart section. But the game doesn't actually expect you to be able to get to the elevator without having the key item. So it just expects you to do the other section of the game. So there's nothing stopping you from just going through the wall and using the elevator and just ending the section. So that skips the entirety of the minecart section. I also got super lucky and landed as Krauser again in the very next room, which also has a pretty big skip as Krauser. So if I jump down here and then right before I hit the ground, that's gonna be too high. I can punch and get no clip like right in the air and actually skip the whole Salazar hands room by just running to the end, skip the QTE and activating all this stuff. This is the hardest skip in the run though with Krauser for sure because the timing is really tight. It's like there, I did it too late. I landed on the ground. Unfortunate. That's okay though. Oh, the room randomized into snakes, so it's like not even slow to do it normally. That's cool. I'll try one more time. Oh, look, a chainsaw guy. Maybe a little high. Yeah, see, like I'm really high in the air here, and I won't be able to get my height back down to like to get it normally. So if you take damage, you'll fall, and you can land back in bounds, but you can only fall so far. I'll give it one more try. It is a really hard skip though, so if I don't get it this one, I'll just do it normally. Yeah, I didn't get it. All good. We'll do it normally. Essentially, you would just walk in a straight line to the end of the hallway and go through the door. But very difficult. Don't lose your head, Krauser. It's all good, dude. Okay, maybe I should do the skip. Alright, I'll try it one more time. Why not? We go again. I like this audio. I never heard that before. He's like, oh! The Wojak face and everything. Dude. Ah, there we go. Cool. This is fun to watch. I love this. Thank you. It's really fun. There we go. So ideally, I'm low enough that I'll actually be able to open the door. But if not, I'll have to use a frag grenade to knock myself back in bounds. Yeah, so I'm not. So I have one frag grenade. I got one opportunity. Nice. Okay. Back in bounds. Cool. Krauser again. All right. Big dub. What's up, Candy Web? Pretty tired, but want to stop by and say hi. Well, I appreciate that, dude. Hope you get some rest. Krauser for elevator is really nice. Definitely makes things a lot easier. Rocket launcher, guys. Awesome. Smiley face. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. So instead of having to worry about these guys, I could just blast them. Maybe your invincibility. Are you invincible when you do the arm slash? Yes. Thank you, Rodrigo. That rocket launcher guy in the background just blasted his teammate. Is this a little bit overpowered? Yes. Is it hilarious and super fun? Also, yes. Just didn't know V3 no damage first time. Yo, GG. Let's go. If we get Krauser again for the next room, we can actually skip the boss. So that'll be cool. I think it's highly mathematically unlikely that that happens, though. We got Leon. Cool. We'll actually be able to use the rocket launcher for once. Leon is the only character that can use rocket launchers. Honestly, for rando, like character rando, it might not even be worth to pick up the rocket launcher. Unless you have like a really bad set of guns. But then at that point, like even if you had a really bad set of guns, it would be faster to like re-roll the room until you got Krauser than it would be to use the rocket launcher. Yeah, I am. How you doing, dude? Glad you're enjoying. That guy's not gonna have anything new. The next one that's gonna have something new is the next merchant near the end of 5-1. Not even Ana can use the rocket launcher? Nope. No one can use the rocket launcher except for Leon. Any hopes for the next merchant? Honestly, an even bigger inventory would be great. But we have everything we need to beat the game. We already have both magnums and they're both too expensive to really use. We have the striker. A rocket launcher could be cool, but like, again, only Leon could use it, so it's like not really that worth getting. We'll see. I'll just check.
What are you buying?
Flash grenades, that's cool. We stand that. Killer 7 for 37 grand. That's not bad. Rifle's really good. Oh, and the rocket launcher for 13. Rocket launcher for 24. The rifle's solid. Krauser one hit Sadler, not one hit. It takes like a minute to kill Krauser, or to kill Sadler as Krauser. I could buy a rocket and then use it on U3 if I get Leon, but I won't know if I'm gonna be Leon or not until before then. I think maybe the problem with the rocket launcher is it's so niche, right? Like, okay, the fire guy was a shield guy. The problem with the rocket though is it's so niche. Like only Leon can use it, so it's only useful if I just so happen to be Leon, right? Like. You thought it was gonna be Leon, but it was me, Krauser. Okay. No, the striker glitch doesn't work with anybody with this mod, actually. Not even Leon. I have a lot of ammo. Punk is my favorite mercenaries character. But man, he's not very good in this randomizer. Just saying. Not the best. Yes, Hunk can only use the TMP and grenades. I don't know what she means, Rubenstein. You mean like RE4 tweaks? There was a Super Salvador in that room. Excuse me, sir. Krauser? Oh, let's go. I can do a skip in this room. Hog. That's a different mod that I'm not even using. That's RE4 tweaks. Has a patch to turn off Hitman. But I'm not using RE4 tweaks. It's not even installed. Oh, I went too low. This is so sad. It's so sad. So when you pick up the yellow herb here, it puts you back in bounds, but I was too low. So it didn't put me back in bounds correctly. No, I think the reason why Ditman doesn't work even for Leon when you're using the trainer like this is because the other characters break it. Or maybe it's the weapon fix that does that. I don't know, actually. But if I turn off, the problem is if I turn off weapon fix, then if I equip a wrong weapon with, like say I try to equip the TMP with Wesker, the game will crash. So like sacrificing Ditman for that is like definitely fine. Hi-yah! Give me that key card. Give it to me. Thank you. Now RE4 tweaks has the thing that it turns off Ditman. Not a big fan of spiders, not gonna lie. Punk, your time has come. Snap necks and cash checks. Because we're saving Ashley. No, I appreciate that, but no, it's not. What's the world record for this category? This is a meme, sir. It's not a category. Ouch. Ashley got burned. Browser.
What is that thing?
I need to kill Krauser here. I have learned my lesson from the last randomizer. Why you restart checkpoint at that point? Because it despawns like 3 enemies. Get cyberbullied. That's his pocket sand. Flashbang. Pocket sand. What's the plan here? I have lots of shotgun ammo. May as well use some of it. I thought you were dead. Now you are. I have a bajillion flash grenades though, so use those here.
Wait.
That's right. When I'm playing as Leon, I can't tell Ashley to wait because I'm double bound to wait. It's okay. I have a lot of flash grenades. There's no sound effect rando. I think there is a static item drop randomizer, but I haven't actually used it myself. Is there any character that can use an unexpected weapon like Krauser using a shotgun or a random handgun? Yeah. Like Ada can use pretty much every weapon. Krauser can use most of them. So can Wesker. Punk can't use anything besides the TMP, but most of the characters can use most weapons. When does static item rando fuck up key items? No, I think it is just like regular items, not key items. I wouldn't want to use static item rando though, because I cannot guarantee I'd be able to beat the seed. You know what I mean? The only reason I can guarantee I'll be able to beat the seed in a certain amount of time is because the static items.
Wait.
If I don't have those random, then yeah.
To me, Leon.
Yeah, about the 2-hour mark, already at the truck. Let's go. It's good. Oh god, scythe guys. They're gonna throw the scythes probably. Hit Ashley with the scythe. Oh, will they? I'm afraid they'll throw the scythe. I kind of want to let them on so I can kill them and get their drops. Depending on your lucky, you could do like 230. Yeah, but I think like I was like a 245 or like 250 estimate is like something I could reach like every single run with character randomizer. Cause character randomizer just makes it way easier, right? Like if you have Krauser, you can do big skips, and Wesker makes rooms free with the punch. There is a little skip I could do right here with Wesker, which is cool. I'll show that off. It's not a huge time save. But actually, no, I can't do it with Wesker. Right. Because it needs the out of bounds stuff for Krauser. Darn it. I guess not. Waited. Wesker does have some out of bounds skips, but every out of bounds skip that Wesker can do, Krauser can also do, and Krauser does them better. But you do have some cool stuff. Yeet. Oh, I thought I would make it down the ladder. I was wrong. Well, now he can. Now he can do it, he did it super well. Boulder skip, that is. You just sword dash in the middle of the air. Yeah, before that, no. God, no. Good truck. Does randomizer work in the mercenaries? I don't know, but wouldn't it just be the same thing? Wouldn't that just be what mercenaries is? It's not random, I guess. I hope in the remake there's a whole document explaining where Ashley learned how to drive that. I hope not. I hope that it's just they just don't say anything about it and she just does it again in the remake. Great. Be amazing. long time, comrade. Krauser. I died in a crash 2 years ago. Is that what they told you? You're the one who kidnapped Ashley. You catch on quick, as expected. After all, you and I both know where we come from. Ha! Ha! Hoo! What do you want? Hoo! Hoo! The sample Sadler developed, that's all. Ha! Leave Ashley out of this. Oh, what needed her to buy Sadler's trust in me? Like you, I'm American. Barrel. My favorite part about this cutscene is that Barrel does not exist before the cutscene starts. You got her involved just for that? Ah! Ting, 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 ting. Yeah. All for Umbrella's sake. Umbrella? Almost let it slip. Enough talk. Die, comrade. Yeah. Ugh. Ada. Well, if it isn't the capital D colon.
Looks like we have
Your favorite parts is that you can see through Krauser's chest cut. My favorite part is if you're playing as Krauser, Krauser knife fights against an invisible Leon with just a knife.
You may be able to prolong your life, but it's not like you can escape your inevitable death, is it?
I don't know if that's 100% consistent. It might be a bug, but if that is the case, I'll probably reroll for Krauser
Maybe it's about time
in an
you
actual
told the
run
reason
because
why
it's
you're
hilarious to
here.
watch.
maybe some other time.
Krauser just fighting his demons. It just sounds a little different. She's just very much so exerting herself. All right. U3 time. U3 won't be random. It'll just be U3. Who are we playing as? Leon. Okay, that's fine. Leon is good. I kind of wish I bought a rocket launcher now, but I have a bajillion fire grenades, so I'll be fine. Yeah, all the characters can sit on the chair. Because I haven't tried it with Honk, but I've done it with Wesker and Krauser. I would assume Ada could sit in the chair. I have one frag grenade. Thankfully, I only need one. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. So I can throw this grenade close enough to this corner to break open the wall early. Skips having to go around with you three chasing you. Saves like 30 seconds. Feels good, man. Perfectly routed. Intentional. So we're gonna have to kill you three with grenades. Thankfully he's weak to fire grenades. We have 11, so that's more than enough. Let's speed up the process a little bit. There we go. Not bad. I use a ton of handgun ammo there, but that's fine. I use all of my handgun ammo there. Hey, the Matilda rips, dude. Actually. Didn't think it would blow through him so fast. Browser, nice. You know what that means? We do a little cheating, a little skipping. Do a little trolling. Wall? I don't see a wall. What wall? I've got the Krauser fight coming up. Krauser's also not random. He's just going to be Krauser. This would be really interesting. Okay, I got Wesker. So, like, Wesker doesn't have a knife. So this fight is absolutely awful with him. Okay, we'll play as Ada. Like, if you get Hunk or Wesker, they don't have knives. And that makes this fight, like, actually god-awful. And since I used all my Matilda ammo, I don't actually think I'd have enough ammo to kill him, so... I just re-rolled until I got someone with a knife. I think the height isn't good value, so like it doesn't line up right away. Fortunately. Get RNG, the grenade, nice. We just keep running. If you could freely switch between single shot and burst and Matilda, I mean you can. If you just, you can shoot single shot on the Matilda. It's just you gotta not hold the mouse button down for too long. It's kind of hard to do, but you can. Oh my god, Ada, you push this holder thing so slow. I've never seen that before. That's hilarious. She pushes it like half as fast as Leon and Krauser and Hunk and all them. I don't know, Ada fucks, dude. She destroys. I don't think it's a skill issue. I think she just likes to take her time. Ouch. She's on fire, dude. See that? Ada's on fire. The cloud, I suppose. Alright. Krauser fight. Pretty basic. He's weak to knives. So we're going to stun lock him in the corner and just knife him to death. Takes like 10 knives. He has an insanely large health pool if you are not using a knife. But you can get him to backflip into this corner and then he's done. It's over. The fight's already over. He just gave up. This is GG. RIP. The homie Krauser. Now the knife just does insane damage to him. Okay, so 5-4, worst section of the game, actually god awful. But we can skip every single part of 5-4 if we're playing as either Krauser or Wesker. But I'm not gonna reroll to get them, so we got Ada. We're not gonna do it. There is some skips later that we can get to see. Potentially, the war room has a skip if you're Krauser or Wesker. Ouch, my face. I have a bajillion flashes, so I'm gonna use them here. There they are. Look where they are. Not what I wanted to do, but all good. This is the best, most skill-based, least random part of the whole game, smiley face. Even without the randomizer on, it is the most random part of the game. Excuse me, sirs. Hi-ya! Yeet. With the high heels too, that's gotta hurt. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, so what you would be able to do is right at the start of the level, that first ladder we climb, you start climbing it, then punch to go out of bounds and just go right to the end door and skip all of this. But we weren't lucky enough to get either of them, so just gonna take the L and play it normal. Not that bad. Ada runs really fast. Super useful for this. Mike shooting the right side for once? No, he's not. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Mike. Mike shoots the other side, the one we're on now, then you get a nice little convenient drop down. You don't have to worry about enemies blasting you when you jump down this ladder. Because trust me, they will. That barrel doesn't have a collision. That's just the game. The game is just like that. Don't ask me why. That's not even any of the mods, it's the game is just like that. Alright. This is a great pace. We're gonna be like sub 230. I think honestly like a 245 estimate would be fine. Even if things go like really, really wrong and you die a couple times in cabin or something, like the character randomizer just makes it so much more consistent and simple, you know? Dang, no skip here. It's okay. How do you avoid that crash? The door with the helicopter? You just get lucky and the game doesn't crash. It's just random. That happens even when you don't have mods on. Wait, who has it? Who has the key card? Ouch. Not the stun lock, please. Usually the guy with the key card has a red hat. When it's random and they re-randomize to all the same enemy, I have no idea who has the red hat. Nope. Cameraman. Never crash. Hey, Yang. Flash. Ah, savior of the universe. Bam, 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 bam. Speaking of crashes, there's one. That's unlucky. That's okay though. I'm pretty sure that was just a pure random crash. Didn't do anything wrong with that. So actually, we will get to see those Krauser skips because I'm gonna do them now to make back up that lost progress. Oh, I did it too fast. All good. What's up, Twisted Dreamer? How you doing? You jinxed me? Nah, you're fine, man. There's gonna be a little bit of instability. It's brand new, but nah, it's totally fine. That time, it was actually totally my fault. It's completely avoidable. I actually just re-rolled the room too soon after doing it the first time, which caused it to crash. Cool. Turn off the skip cutscenes real fast so I can do the faster version of the skip. So we get this radio call here. And bada bing, bada boom. Turn skip cutscenes back on. Through the floor. And that's the ending door right there at the end of the whole section. No, the game itself includes random crashes actually. Like just playing the game normally, you will crash sometimes. It's just how it goes. Unfortunately. That's fine though. Really easy to make back that progress. I make backup saves every time I clear a chapter, and worst case scenario, like that was a pretty bad place for it to crash because it was like the last door in the level, but I can just skip the whole rest of the level with Krauser if I need to. Welcome, Twisted Dreamer. That's awesome. So in the next room, we'll do something very similar with the door. Make it back in like 2 minutes or something. Basically the same thing as if we like just died a lot. Nice. Even got Krauser. Cool. That makes it real simple. Ouch. Climb the ladder. Boom, out of bounds. This is something we haven't really been able to show off yet. I guess I did, yeah, once. So, I'm out of bounds, but I can't actually get back in bounds until I damage myself. So I throw the fire grenade at myself. Put it back in. There we go. Now we have Ashley back. We're right at the end of the game. Just gotta fight Sadler still. Yeah, flash grenades aren't going to be very useful against that guy. Maybe I should throw the frag grenade. Ouch. Sir, relax, calm down. He's not relaxed. He needs to relax, you goose fraba. Bro, he's got no chill. It doesn't exist. I gotta go fast. I gotta also not have chill. I didn't get both of them though. Ouch. There we go. That's fine. Take a save. 404 chill not found. Exactly. Next couple of rooms won't randomize because it causes crashes, so that's been disabled. So I think I actually will be playing as Leon here. Yeah, I will be. So I'm gonna actually buy a rocket launcher.
Gotta select. What are you buying?
Because I'll be able to use it, because I'll be playing as Leon. Which is pretty cool.
Come back anytime.
We do the good old New Game Pro strat here. Oh yeah, normally in New Game Pro you shoot him with the other 7 as well, so it's not quite enough damage to kill. One of these bad boys should do it though, I think. Look at that special rocket. Leon's also the only character who can even shoot the special rocket, so kind of convenient that we got him here. Oh my god, I failed to dodge. It's so sad. And he charged. Alright, gotta use the crane. One more knife stab should do it, then the special rockets just spawn, I think. Oh, no, actually, never mind. It just spawned. Cool. So we go grab that. I'd love to do a race with Dante with this mod. And bada bing, bada boom. Sadler's dead. Crab, please. It's going good, young. It is going it pretty good. Frick. Dang it. That's okay. Ever do a Hunker Ashley run? I have not yet, no.
Resident Evil 4.
I knew I should have caught Ashley, but I got greedy. Wait, why did I start a new game? Trolling. Load the save, silly. All right, let's make it real simple here on the run back. There's a special rocket already. You can see that Crowder does insane damage to Sadler. Crowder's like the save the run button, you know, like you ever crash or like things go terribly wrong and like you need to make up a bunch of time. You know, you just play through it again as Krauser, and things go by really fast. Okay. So why don't we make it a rule? On this room, just catch Ashley. It's like a 5-second time loss. Just do it.
Hang on, sweetheart.
Hang on, sweetheart. I mean, still, even with all of those problems, like 350 or 230, I mean. GG. That's GG. 2:32:30. That's real time. With the crashes, still timer running and everything. That's like really fast. GG. So that's Resident Evil 4 randomizer with the enemies randomized, the merchant inventory randomized, the merchant prices randomized, and the characters randomized every room.